The pounding of boots echoes through abandoned alleys. The hum of drones scanning the city is relentless. And at the center of it all, sprinting, bruised, but unbreakable, is Glen Powell, a hunted man in a society that thrives on spectacle and bloodlust. The newly released trailer for the Running Man remake wastes no time plunging viewers into its adrenaline-soaked, dystopian chaos. Adapted from the 1982 Stephen King novel, originally penned under his pseudonym Richard Bachman, the story finds new relevance and a new face in Powell, who trades his boyish charm for raw grit in the role of Ben Richards, a man framed for a crime he didn't commit and forced to run for his life on live television. Directed by Edgar Wright, best known for his stylized, kinetic filmmaking, Baby Driver, Last Night in Soho, the remake promises a visually arresting and emotionally charged update to the 1987 cult classics starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. But where that version leaned into campy action, Wright's take appears far darker, more psychologically intense, and disturbingly prophetic. The trailer opens with a sweeping shot of the scorched skyline of a future America torn apart by economic collapse, authoritarian rule, and insatiable media hunger. A voiceover, chillingly calm, declares, "In the year 2049, justice is entertainment, and the truth is what they tell you." We then cut to Ben Richards, cuffed and bloodied, accused of orchestrating a mass casualty incident he tried to prevent. In a Kafkaesque twist, he's given a choice: life in prison or a shot at freedom through a brutal televised death match known as The Running Man. It's a spectacle watched by billions, where runners are hunted by elite killers called stalkers across a sprawling urban hellscape rigged with traps, drones, and the constant gaze of the public. Powell brings a wounded intensity to Richards, playing him not as a brawny rebel, but as a man driven by justice, fear, and a desperate hope of survival. The trailer shows glimpses of his transformation from pawn to insurgent, from a man trying to run to a man trying to expose the machine. Every frame pulses with Edgar Wright's signature style. The camera swings through tight corridors, follows gliding drones in dizzying spirals, and cuts in rhythm with a synth-heavy, pulsating score. Visually, it's Black Mirror meets Mad Max with a dose of Blade Runner grit. Powell isn't running alone. The trailer introduces several new characters, including Amber, played by Zazie Beetz, a rogue hacker who infiltrates the show to uncover the truth about its origins. Their partnership sparks an emotional arc amid the chaos, hinting at themes of rebellion, redemption, and reclaiming identity in a world that's commodified reality. We also catch glimpses of the stalkers, each more terrifying than the last. There's Pyre, a flamethrower-wielding sadist in a molten armor suit, Snare, who controls electrified nets and razor wire, and Echo, a silent sniper guided by real-time audience votes. The show within the show is a sick blend of reality TV and gladiator combat, complete with social media metrics and in-app purchases for power-ups. The audience is part of the game and part of the problem. But perhaps the most unnerving presence is the game's host, portrayed with chilling charisma by Pedro Pascal. Wearing a white suit and a plastic smile, he orchestrates the carnage like a ringmaster, part CEO, part executioner. Every line needs a hero to chase, he says in the trailer, and every hero needs a fall. The trailer doesn't give everything away, but it hints at a deeper conspiracy involving the government's use of the game to suppress dissent and rewrite history. As Richards evades traps, stalkers, and betrayal, he becomes more than a player. He becomes a symbol. In one of the final shots, he hijacks a broadcast tower and screams into the camera, "You want a show? Watch the truth bleed." Fans of the original will notice a few callbacks: the gold jumpsuit, the infamous exploding collars, the chant of the crowd. But Wright seems committed to forging a new identity for the film. This isn't a remake built on nostalgia. It's a reimagining fueled by modern fears, algorithmic control, fake news, surveillance culture, and the insatiable appetite for digital spectacle. Glen Powell's evolution as an actor has been fascinating to watch, from rom-coms to action flicks to this dark, dystopian thriller. He carries the role of Ben Richards with an emotional depth and physical urgency that might just redefine his career. There's a particular scene in the trailer. Richards facing off with a stalker on a collapsing bridge, rain pelting his face, flames in the distance, where Powell looks less like a movie star and more like a man possessed. It's not just a fight for his life, it's a fight for truth.